Imagine waking up one fine morning, only to discover you can hear the thoughts of everyone around you. That unfiltered, hidden dialogue, rendered perfectly audible. What would you do if the murmur of minds became your new soundtrack? Would it be a gift or a curse? Welcome to a world without secrets, a world where whispers are myths and privacy is a distant relic of the past. In this stunning thought experiment, we explore the question, what if we could read minds? Picture Rebecca, a young professional embarking on her daily commute, her coffee in hand, as she steps onto the high-speed train. As she navigates through the bustling carriage, she hears her colleague's silent confession about the weekend's mishap. Therefore, she knows precisely why he was arched over his desk the previous day. In the boom of overlapping thoughts, she feels a pang of empathy, realizing how much more similar they are than different. But then, there's a darker side. In this open mindscape, Rebecca overhears the office politics, judgments, and deceit, enveloping her in a web of knowledge she was never meant to possess. So what? Does this newfound awareness empower her? Or does the relentless mental noise become her undoing? The tension builds as she grapples with the moral complexities of mind reading. For centuries, humanity has been entangled in a web of misunderstandings due to the inability to genuinely communicate unfiltered thoughts. The capacity to read minds solves that, or does it? Consider Tony, who finds himself in a high-stakes corporate meeting. He reads intentions not voiced, strategies not shared. He's ahead of the game, or so he thinks, until he realizes everyone in the room shares his abilities. This equal footing creates a new dynamic. Strategies shift beneath the surface as intentions become fluid and plan alterations spring into existence at the speed of thought. The concept of trust morphs into something unrecognizable, yet beautifully paradoxical. Therefore, does competitive advantage dwindle, or are new avenues opened for collaboration, transparency, pushing creativity to new heights? But with great power comes great responsibility. In a world of transparent minds, environments may become more unified, but do empathies fracture? Picture Emily, a teacher in an urban school where she reads each student's anxieties, challenges, and hopes. The flood of voices demands more than just understanding. It demands action driven by compassion, challenging even the most resilient hearts. Despite the potential for unity, the toll of relentless perception raises an existential question. At what cost is such cognitive truth shared? For politicians, personal biases suddenly manifest into the public domain, exposed at every turn. Therefore, does politics evolve towards honesty, or does it pivot into more convoluted realms of manipulation? Envision a world wherein elections are decided not by policy claims, but by people's unvarnished intentions. On the flip side, interpersonal relationships exist within a new mythology, deeply rooted in honesty, with vows of fidelity or bonds of friendship tested under the relentless honesty of silent thoughts. So what? Can love thrive without the small white lies that sometimes preserve it? Or does it wilt under the harsh truth? As the ability to read minds expands, society must address the immortality of unspoken thoughts. What was once hidden becomes eternal as good intentions and accidental thoughts alike become public narratives. Therefore, does this force humanity towards a utopian understanding, stripping bare prejudice and conflict? Or does it amplify conflicts previously hidden beneath the surface? Imagine a day in the busy streets. Everyone holds a cacophonous conversation, yet manages their own untold stories. The trader, the artist, the scientist, all participants in this shared reality, drawing inspiration, creating hybrid art forms, and conceptualizing innovations derived from a collective consciousness. Yet one day, the chatter abruptly fades. The resonance of thoughts vanishes, leaving an eerie void that feels deafeningly silent. Lingering in that silence, Rebecca realizes a newfound appreciation for the hearing of actual voices. The data of imperfection in thought form the texture of her daily life she didn't even realize she cherished. The twist, as humanity learns to navigate this world of vocal minds, it turns inward, rediscovering the beauty in words spoken aloud. The lesson is profound. Be wary of what you wish for in the end, it ultimately reshapes the very fabric of your existence. And when it vanishes, it leaves behind both a haunting void and a powerful lesson about our layers as sentient beings. Living in a world of unfiltered minds tests every individual. It reforges connections but raises questions we never thought to ask, shaping the human experience into a newfound marvel or an unforeseen chaos. What do you think? Would this be a marvel or a mistake?